everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here again at C2 Tactical, having some good times today and just doing some shooting and having fun. Today, I just want us to work on, we're gonna be here at the 7-yard line, working on some B8s. I love shooting B8s. You either love B8s or you hate them, right? So some people hate B8s. It's a target, right? So I like using them. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna get on the clock today, seeing about how long it takes us to get a hit on various size targets. Palm pepper spray is next generation OC spray. It's hot at 1.4% major capsaicinoids, and its modular design means you can customize it exactly to you. 3 different setups, lots of different color combinations. You can make it exactly as you like. And the flip top safety prevents accidental discharges. It's 10 to 12 foot range and 25 half-second blasts. Make sure that you can keep that long range eye poke at long range. I trust Palm OC and I recommend it for everyone for self-defense. Now we can do this at a single distance, right? So if you're here, at an indoor range and you're standing in a bay, and if you go, well, John, I know I see these guys on outdoor ranges and they got targets at 5 and 10 and 15 and 20 or whatever, and I just can't do that. It just doesn't work at my indoor range. Or maybe you are working at another range and you're like, well, okay, but it takes me time to set that trash up and do all those things. You can do different distance target stuff at one range if you just change the size of your target, right? So again, because distance scales linearly, so we say this all the time, an 8-inch circle at 25 yards, if I cut the distance in half at 12 yards, that would be a 4-inch circle. And then if I cut it in half again at 6 yards, that would be a 2-inch circle, right? So if I'm out here at 7 yards and I shoot for the 8 ring on the B8, that's an 8-inch circle. So enter a B8, the 8 ring is 8 inches, the 9 ring is 5.5 inches, the 10 ring is 3.15 inches, I think, and the X ring is 1.5 inches. So I can use those various rings and say, hey, I want to hit in that precise a target to say how big of the target am I shooting for. So for instance, at the 7-yard line, if I say I want to get a 10 ring hit, that's a 3-inch circle. That's equivalent pretty close to an eye socket, okay? And if I pop somebody in the eye socket, obviously shut the computer off. If we stop the electrical system, it shuts the person off really fast, okay? I've never seen somebody on camera shot in the head that didn't immediately regret their life choices and stop what they were doing, okay? I know one guy who lived through it, but I don't know anybody who kept like, hey, let's, do my thing. So let's keep assaulting somebody. That's just not how it works. So that might be what we say. Or we say, wait a minute, I'm here at 7 yards, I want to get that 10 ring hit, and so it's a 3.5-inch circle here, but I'm thinking about him actually being about 15 yards away, and so that's kind of an A zone, but it's about a 6-inch circle here, so that's like the heart major blood vessels, right? So it's like the pumps and the pipes. So we can do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get on the clock, we're gonna give everybody from a low ready position. So we're gonna think from this one, we're gonna just get away from the holster, come out here to a low ready position. Our version of low ready is that my sights are below my eye line and my muzzle is below the paper, okay? That's all we have to do here because we are ready to shoot someone. So internet, stop giving me a hard time about low ready positions because I get it, you're super tactical, great. Okay, you be super tactical, I'm gonna be a little bit more practical. So we're gonna start here and say, hey, I want anywhere in the 8 ring, all right? Anywhere inside the 8 ring is what I wanna do on our first iteration. And the reason we wanna do that, well, I'm gonna actually reverse it. We're gonna go real small target first and then we'll open it up because then we'll be able to see our misses a little easier. We'll start really, really fine. So we're gonna say, hey, on the beep, I wanna come up and get an X. I wanna hit that X ring. That's a very small target. That's at like a, 1.5 inches at 7 yards. And that's the equivalent at 30 yards of hitting somebody in the high center chest. Is that a long way away? Yes. That's a long darn way away. But you know how big the average grocery store aisle is? It's 27 yards long. And so if I got somebody killing people on the other side of the grocery store and I feel like I need to solve that problem, that's the standard I need to hit. So we're gonna see how long that takes. And then we'll open that target up a little bit. Well, what if I can get it in the 10 ring and I don't have to hit the X, I can hit the 10? And what happens if I can hit the 9? And what pace can I effectively do that? Let's put them on the clock, shall we? All right, who starts first? I'm taking volunteers. Who wants to go first?
I went first last.
Not it, nose goes, huh?
I'll go.
Okay, dig goes. Dig at the 7-yard line and everybody else back off. Top right, great. All right, go ahead and check your gun, do anything you need to do to it, come to a low ready. If you got, you just need 1 round at a time, so you got 2 left, huh? Okay, cool. All right, so we are going to come up and our dot on the X and then down to the bottom of the paper, please. Good, so that's all it takes to get to a low ready position. Now here, you have to hit X. You have to hit X, okay? Anything outside the X ring is a miss. All right?
Vision and grit.
Stand by. Okay, very good. X-ring hit 147. Now I'll say from a ready position, you hit a 30-yard, 28, 30-yard target in a second and a half. That's spicy. That's spicy. I betcha. So tell me about your process there. Did you feel good about that?
I was remembering the words of the great Tim Herron, focusing on vision and grit.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, what does Tim Herron know about shooting?
I know, right?
Tim Herron. Anyway, okay, yeah. For those of you who don't know, I consider Tim a friend and a good dude, and I'm just giving him a hard time. And if you know Tim Herron well, then you can absolutely say on the internet, "Fuck Tim Herron." It's one of our favorite pastimes. All right, let's try it again. X-ring guarantee. X-ring guarantee. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Okay, pulled that one low in 138. Now tell me about your process there. What did you notice?
I was thinking fuck Tim Herron and laughing about it.
Dig was thinking fuck Tim Herron, and instead Tim fucked Dig. All right, we're gonna give you one more try here, okay? To unfuck Tim Herron.
Yes, sir.
All right, two a little ready. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Okay. Yeah, and again, we probably just caught it about 173. Go ahead and safely, carefully, reluctantly holster. Grease the landing. Good. Good. Not an easy target, even with a dot. Not an easy hit. All right, who's next? All right, so you get to pick a different target.
Top left.
Okay, come to a low ready position. Okay, this is one of the reasons I hate retention reloads, by the way, is because you end up fiddle farting
Especially
around.
with a full
and,
mag, yeah.
yeah, especially with a full mag.
I only
okay.
do it administratively.
He's handicapped. He's a Glock shooter, so we're gonna give him a little bit of grace.
But I have a gadget, so that's.
Yeah, you got a Flappy Boy. That's
plus
points.
5 points.
Plus 5 cool guy points. All right, X-ring hit guarantee here. X-ring hit guarantee. Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh,
Ooh.
left.
Okay. So the spiciness of .67, but you missed that dude.
Yep.
You killed some grandma in the grocery store.
I saw that dot and I was already pressing through the trigger, so I was like, whoop, that's not good.
Okay. Guaranteed X-ring hit this time.
Yep.
Stand by. Okay. Now we got the X we wanted in 104. And a 104 is darn fine shooting. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a 104. Let's try it again. Stand by. Okay. He really took his time there and then pushed it high.
Yep.
Tell me what happened.
So I have a thing that, in general, I overconfirm. So like my general problem with dots is and irons, to be honest, is I want to overconfirm. So mostly what I was thinking on shot number 1 is if you see it press the trigger, except I probably should have waited an extra tenth of a second to confirm.
Yeah.
And then the last one I was like, you can't miss. You gotta get this one, and I overconfirmed.
Okay, safely holster up. So of course, once we start focusing on outcomes, I got to get a hit. Well, then we start losing it, right?
And that's me in spades, man. So.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. All right, Mr. Phil, come on. Now, you're also noticing here on camera that actually hitting an X-ring at any distance, even with a dot, is not, at 7 yards, it's not a joke, man. You got to really do the thing, okay? All right, sir. One-shot X-ring guarantee, okay? Stand by. Right, excellent 1-2-2 shot. And you're shooting a weirdo Beretta gun today.
Beretta APX-A1.
An APX A1. Phil, always a gun hipster, always carrying something unique.
That's right.
All right, again, X-ring guarantee. Stand by. Right, 116. A little low on that one. Okay, last one, X-ring guarantee. Stand by. Okay, that's an excellent shot in 137. Go ahead and holster up. Now, again, we're talking about 28, 30 yards here. All right, Miss Destiny, you're up. Now, you can make this hit, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So all I need you to do is, I need you to line your sights up real careful. So the top of your front sight, even with the top of your rear sight, okay? And equal light between them, okay? And then cut that X right in half with the top of the front sight.
Okay.
And even in the middle one, and just leave it there while you just add pressure to the trigger. So you're gonna add pressure, keep pressing, keep pressing. I even want you to say the words, keep pressing, keep pressing. Okay, because you actually get more accurate when you do that. Carrie Dudenhofer has this whole thing in the app about, you know, your neuro-linguistic programming thing. Works, okay? So when you hear, I don't even want to beep for you on this one, all right? So step on up. Go ahead, come to a low ready. All right, you're the bottom left. Okay, good grip, yep. Stand up like a normal human, doing normal human things. Good, bring your sights up. Okay, again, very top here. I don't care about the dot, I care about the top edge, even with the top edge here, and equal light between them, and then put that top edge, bisect the X. You got that? Hold it there, now just start adding pressure, and I want you to say the words, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, add pressure, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Hey, that's a 9-ring shot. That was a pretty good shot. So at the very end there, you kind of decided, go, right? Yeah. So this one I just want you to do instead, I want you to just, the gun will go off when it's ready.
Right.
Okay? So just keep pressing, and just add the pressure, and it'll go off when it's ready to. Okay? Try that again. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. That's what's up. That's a 10-ring hit. Nice. And okay, so let me just tell you, I don't know too many people at your level of shooting that could do that.
Really?
All right, so one more time, and I want you to just, again, you got it. That's a really good shooting, okay? Big deep breath, relax, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Okay, excellent, great shooting. Go ahead and safely holster up. Dude, nice work. That was good. All right, Mr. Ross is up. At 7-yard line again. All right, sir. Now we're going to broaden the circle a little bit. I want a 10-ring hit. What were your X-ring hits?
What, time-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there'd be a test. Anybody help?
Like 1, 2, 1, 4, I think is what he was.
Between like 1, 2.
Okay,
and 4.
let's now you can hit anywhere in the 10-ring. Okay? 10-ring is your shot. All right, go ahead and come to a low ready. Now here's the funny part. If I had just started by saying we're going to shoot the 10-ring, you guys would have been stressed out about the 10-ring. Now you're like, oh, geez, I got all day. I got 10-ring? I got this whole huge target.
Easy.
Okay? Are you ready?
Sure.
Stand by. Okay. 9-5. Did you get your hit? Which one are you shooting at? You shooting at the top left?
Top left.
Top left, yep.
That was bottom right.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, let's see it again.
Yep.
Stand by. Ooh, a .83, and he got his 10-ring hit. Now you're starting to see him crank it, right? So now we're talking about a 3-inch target at 7 yards. You're talking about hitting pumps and pipes at 15. Yep. Let's do it one more time. Stand by. Nice, .87, safely holster up. Okay, that's a guy who's put in the work right there. Nice work, dude.
Thanks.
Nice work. Now, here's the funny part. When you go from the X-ring to now I've got all this space, how did it do for you mentally?
And that's easy. So as soon as I open it up a little bit, my brain's like, it's easy. And then it's not a lot easier than the X-ring. It's bigger, but not a ton. And you can see that I did better than when I was doing it the X-ring. I lobbed one out in the 8. So it's like, yeah, it's mental, man.
Mental game. Cool. All right. Dig, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Come on out here to a low ready position. All right, let's watch this. Okay, so now your target is the 10-ring. Anything inside the 10-ring is a hit. Okay, do you remember what you were on the X? Like 1.6s, something like that?
I thought it was faster than that.
Was it 1.4?
4,
Yeah, 1.4, somewhere in that ballpark. Cool, I should have been writing this down. We'll have to review the tape. All right, now we're gonna go 10-ring. We can get anything in the 10-ring. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Okay, 1-1-5. Okay, barely, or maybe push that one just to the 9-ring a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, so good. We just got to confirm and then let it fly when it's hovering inside. Okay, are you ready? Stand by. 1-2-2, and again another 9-ring. So again, now I want you to just tighten up. I don't want you to tighten up. I want you to relax, and I want that. Here's what I'd encourage you to do on this one. Start your prep earlier on your trigger.
Okay.
Prep your trigger while your sight's coming into the spot,
yes.
And then once it's there, finish.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Here we go, stand by. So then he was far faster at .99, and he got his hit, okay?
Because you're absolutely right. The other ones, I was not prepping my trigger beforehand, and it slowed me down, and it also like shook me. So
one of the keys here for small target shooting, and again, 3-inch circle at 7 yards is not a joke. is prepping and finishing the trigger, right? So prep and finish. Let's see you do it one more time. I know you got, that was a .99, by the way. So that's a pretty smoking fast, dude.
Okay, good.
So really, really good pace too. Here we go, stand by. Okay, .98, again, another hit. Go ahead and safely holster up. So he's sub-second on a 3-inch circle at 7 yards. Really great shooting,
Thank
dude.
you.
Yeah, somebody got to bring the pasta to the range. Ah, he's got the beretta.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. Okay, 10 ring is your goal here. 10 ring is your goal. You ready? Stand by. Ooh, .97, smoking fast. Okay, and a hit. Are you ready? Stand by. Oh, push that one low. Okay, here we go one more time. Are you ready? Stand by. Yeah, excellent shooting. 9-9. Go ahead and safely holster up. Phil shoots a little bit, so he's pretty good at this.
Once or twice.
Once or twice. All right, Miss Destiny, you're up. Now, same thing here, Destiny. I am going to give you a beep. I don't want you to think about,
Okay.
I got to go fast.
Okay.
Keep pressing.
Okay.
Keep pressing. And I want you to do the exact same thing you were doing on that last one because it's about hitting the 10 ring.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and draw your
I
gun.
think I need a new.
Okay, do you think, just draw your gun. And so, you know one thing for you, okay, as a right-handed person, I'd encourage you to put all your spare magazines in your left pockets.
I know. I don't know why I put them in. I do that, and then I end up doing some weird.
Yeah, then you do the weird stuff. So move all that stuff around right now so you've got it all. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you a go, but keep pressing.
Okay.
Get that 10 ring. Ready?
So I'm low ready, yeah.
Yeah. You ready? That's what's up. And you edged a 10 ring hit in 1.81. That's really fast. Nice. That's really fast, Destiny, okay? So I don't want you to focus on speed here. I want you to make sure you get that 10 ring, okay? You did there. Good job.
Yeah.
Let's see it again. Ready? Pressing. That's great. You're consistently just a skosh top right. And so is this guy right here, is it like you're trying to kind of hit in the middle of the X at the top of it?
Yeah, I guess it's. I'm just trying to like.
So I
get
think
right in.
this gun might be sighted what we call a 6 o'clock hold.
Okay.
So you probably want to put the top of this kind of at the bottom of the X.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
It's probably what's up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Good job. Man, nice job, Destiny. 169. Go ahead and safely holster up. Okay, I just want to take a minute to celebrate Destiny here, who on the clock, on the camera, is rocking 10 ring hits, 3-inch circle, 7 yards, on the clock in sub 2 seconds. That's freaking something, lady. Dang, girl.
Thank you.
All right, everybody has shot this version of it? Yep. All right, one more time. Let's get somebody up here. Now you got the 8 ring, or the 9 ring. Dig, you up first?
Sure.
Okay, now you got the 9 ring. I mean, the 9 ring, you got this giant target now, this 5.5-inch circle that's this giant target, okay? All right, Dig, come to a low ready. Now, the thing that we got to worry about here is that we get sloppy. We still need to grip the gun, sight the gun, trigger the gun, right? But now, so the big thing that I see people do all the time here is they start pulsing the trigger, and then where did the bullet go? I have no dang clue in the universe, right? So now, instead of, though, adding pressure slowly, I can add pressure with a little bit more pace, okay? Make sense?
Yep.
All right, everything in the 9 ring here. Are you ready? Stand by. Good. Good process, 1 flat. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. You prepped your trigger sooner on that one, and that saved you 0.2 of a second.
Nice.
.81.
Good.
Okay, so you know, as soon as I got a beep, I'm prepping and bringing up. Okay.
Yep.
Stand by. Yeah. .97. Really great work. Holster up, man.
I felt like I hesitated too on that one.
You did. You over-confirmed. You said, I'm there, now I can start pressing the trigger instead of adding the pressure, right? So one of the big things we got to do here is find the wall early. Like as soon as I'm there, I'm finding my wall.
I absolutely love how astute you are at identifying exactly what I've done or what I can do to do it better.
Domo arigato.
Thank you very much.
I hope so. Dang it! I've spent all this time in learning to coach shooters. I hope it paid off. Otherwise, I wasted a lot of time and money. All right, sir. Low ready position. All right. Are you ready? 9 ring. Stand by. Yeah, that's a .9. Really excellent there. Oh man, great
I
hit
floated
too.
the dot too. I went,
Yeah, you floated and sat it
Whoa!
there and like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do
but I
that.
had so much time to recover.
You've got 0.2 of a second in your trigger prep
Yeah.
right now, okay? So as soon as that beep goes, I want you to prep your trigger, okay? You ready?
Yep.
Stand by. See, here's .81, and you know, and you still have a 10th in your prep.
Yep.
Stand by. Whoa!
Oh, I tried to cheat it.
He tried to cheat it. He just guessed. No, come on, let's do one for real. That was a .49, but
I
you
was
knew
like,
you didn't have it.
That's in there.
Redemption.
Yeah, here we
As soon as I
go.
saw the dot, I was like, ah.
A redemption shot. Stand by. Yeah, there it is. So that's a .65, man.
Yeah.
And you know, on these ones again, so would you be thinking that when it's time for a defensive shooting? No. We're working on skills here. You'll never think about it in a defensive shooting though if you don't work on it on the range.
Absolutely.
You know, dude, good shooting. And this is how, I'm telling you, this is how we get an over-confirmer accuracy first shooter.
Yeah.
I'm an accuracy first shooter as well. When somebody's an accuracy first shooter, I don't mind him missing a shot every now and again because that means you're pushing the boundaries of that. Whereas when you have speed first shooters, I've got to dial them with their accuracy standards. So man, good stuff. Okie dokie. Phil, you ready? Are you ready? Stand by. Ooh, spicy .62.
That was spicy.
That was spicy. All right, here we go again. Stand by. Yeah, he knows what's up. It's .70. One more time. Stand by. Yep. It's .6. And look at his accuracy standards. Go ahead and holster up, Phil. If you look at his accuracy standards, he's shooting all 10s.
Except
So-
for the one that I ganked.
Yeah, well, I mean, you had that one, you know, the one gank, but listen, I mean, you're still shooting. So here's an interesting thing for Phil. In reality, you're .6 to the 10 ring when you're ready to do it.
Yeah.
You know, he's super fast on that. Come on, Miss Destiny. Once you understand, this is your official welcome into the Gun Nerd Club, okay? Because nobody can do this, and you're doing it.
No pressure now.
No, I'm saying you've already did it.
I did it.
You-
Okay.
You've already done it, right? So now it's anything inside the black.
Okay.
Okay?
All
And
right.
again, I'm just going to give you a timer so that you've got a record for yourself. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead. Excellent. 125. Look at how much faster you were there than you were. So you're 0.6. You're over half a second faster and still in the 10 ring.
Nice.
Nice work. Look it. Welcome to the Gun Nerd world. Hey, all you losers out here just talking on the internet, I'm not saying you're a loser, but I'm saying all the ones who are losers talking trash on the internet, I bet you can't shoot as well as this lady who's had 3 days of formal firearms training. She's better than you. Okay? I'm not saying you suck. I'm just saying she's better than you. And if that means you suck, well then you suck it up. Anyhow, I'm only kidding. I love you all. All right, ready? Go ahead. Nice. So a little high and right on that one, but you tend to high and right a little bit,
Yeah.
okay? So what I want you to do on this one is I want you to grip here with your hands, and I really want you to feel that support hand and think about the pinkies, okay? Let's see it again. Stand by. Okay, now we're letting them fly a little bit. So that one went all the way up into the next target higher than you.
Yeah.
All right? So
I
instead
think what it is with that one too, my pinky, because this is the longer.
the stendo.
And I think I was just trying to get a different grip on there.
So I want you to just maintain as consistent a grip as you
Yeah.
can. Now I want you to put one in the black right now without worrying about the time, because on that one what happened is you kind of just decided I'm gonna press the trigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the gun go bang fast. Okay? And you did. It was a 1-2-2. It went bang quickly, but accuracy has to be to the
Right.
standard, right? So I want you to just go ahead and hit that black, and I want you to keep pressing. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Say it. Okay? Pretty all right. So I want to, right in the middle of the X now, keep pressing, keep
Where did that
pressing.
one hit that last time?
It's hit in the 8 ring, on the edge of the 8 ring on your target. All right, now keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Now that's what we wanted, right? So then we got it there. Go ahead and holster up. Nice work, girl. So this is an interesting kind of test, right? Something that kind of tests a skill. What did you find as we made the target bigger, Destiny?
Less stress.
Okay.
I think for me, not overthinking it.
So the funny part was then for you was that when we had the real small target, especially, first time we didn't put any time pressure on that, you were nailing it, right?
Yeah.
When I made it even bigger, then you were like, I got to press the trigger. Now I have
Yeah.
a beep,
Yeah,
and I got to keep up with these guys, right? So that mental game is, nope, I have to focus on my process.
Right.
But you did great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see.
Yeah.
To see just even the last few days that, I've practiced with you, just to see kind of implement.
One of us, one of us, one of us, right? All right, Dig.
Yes, sir.
Interesting, man. The second you started prepping your trigger, you got rocket ship fast, man. What did you find with the target growing? With the target getting bigger as we went?
I definitely felt like I could have gone faster, especially as you reminded me to prep my trigger as soon as I heard that beat. And I noticed a quantifiable difference as soon as I started doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should have been doing that all along, and I could still, if I did the mental reps, get that faster.
Yeah, and I think, so that's one of the things that we see all the time. That's one of the reasons I love working with a shooting coach, with a good instructor is, you're obviously a very, very good shooter, an excellent shooter. But having somebody else step outside of you and go, hey, are you thinking about this thing? That can really make a difference,
Absolutely.
And obviously really good. Phil, dude, your accuracy standard, okay, I mean, we missed one, but your accuracy standard, you were hitting 10 rings as fast as you were hitting 9 rings. Yeah. So what do you think was the mental process there for you?
Okay, so this kind of goes back to something I used to do way back before, red dot sights was
Back in the old country, the horses and buggies,
yeah, back in my day.
right?
So bring the gun up, float, press,
Yeah.
up, float, press, up, float, press, and you do that consistently, and just up, float, press, no pressure, up, float, press, no pressure, and that was like a really, really well-worn groove for me mentally. So, and I think it kind of showed, except for the one that I ganked.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to all of us, right?
But yeah.
And okay, Ross, I want to ping you a little bit again. Accuracy for shooter, right?
Yep.
Does getting on the clock mess with your head?
Yeah, absolutely. So I used to run a little competition for about 10 years at my local range, and one of the easiest ways to get in people's heads is make them shoot small stuff or tell them they got to shoot fast. And that just, we see it on the range all the time. You say, hey, you got 3 seconds to do this thing, and what do? Quick pop! And you're like,
Yeah.
dude, you have like 2.5 more seconds, but it's a mental game. And so, yep, this is pretty normal for me. As soon as I start allowing myself to be more process focused instead of worrying about the outcome, everything changes.
Yeah.
And that is probably my biggest challenge as a shooter, is just worrying about the process, and the outcome will be what it is.
Yeah, it absolutely will be what it is. And again, process focused. I think this kind of exercise works your process and it says, I got to hit a very small target, so my processes have to be very refined. And the second I start worrying about my outcomes, I lose my process. My process starts going away if it's not completely automatic, which for none of us is shooting a tiny target. Nobody's that automated if you're not like a master class shooter or above. And so, you have some automaticity, but then when we go back to the process, okay, I got to shoot that. Then if I add a little big one, I can have a little bit more slop in my process, and that gives me a little bit more rapidity in order to get it done. So I think it's a fun exercise, and I think you should try it. And next time that you head to the range, and you could do this one. I mean, if you're sitting back at a range station and you've got an indoor range like this, and they don't let you draw from a holster, you can still do this one all day long. Great shooting, everybody.